Wait, is it too early to have a toast to Portugal? Is it too early? Is it Casey? Casey, is it too early to have a toast to Portugal?
Oh, you mean defender scoring a goal again?
Casey, is it Casey?
Is that
too early? Okay, Casey, it's down to you. Casey, is it too early to have a toast to Portugal? That's what I want to know.
No. Habo,
Because
you're back
Casey,
to
we're
your...
cooking. Casey, we're cooking. Second half, we're
Yeah,
cooking.
100%. Yes. Defenders are scoring your goals again. Nico Jackson is missing 1v1s. Sterling, I don't think he's a footballer anymore. Mudryk, I think... I'm not going to say anything.
Okay, Casey. Do we have the best central midfield in the world? Do Chelsea have the best central midfield in the world?
No, Enzo is very good. Yeah.
No. Because that's what I say. Do we have the best central midfielder in the world? Do we?
You can make a case top three. But you also have Koke, who actually was not bad today.
Casey, that guy's getting shipped to Siberia first thing tomorrow morning. Casey, you can now see why we want Kai's baby. The wine's so nice for Kais. Casey, guys, I'm going to be real with you. On planet Earth, Mars, Venus, Neptune, Jupiter, Saturn, there's not a better midfield pair than Enzo and potentially Caicedo. I feel wrong. I feel guilty. I feel guilty that Chelsea are going to have Enzo and Caicedo. It's unfair. I think it's unfair. I really believe that it's unfair that we have Enzo and Caicedo because guys, do you see what Zoe was doing? Do you see what Zoe was doing? The heck? Because I was worried. I thought I'm going to come here to get cooked because we're going to get to Liverpool. See, Liverpool did it here. I don't know whether Salah is beefing with your boy, but once Chelsea got a hand of things, it was cooking. Just get rid of Conor Gallagher, get rid of Sterling and Conor Gallagher, get the hell out of this freaking club. Get the hell out of this freaking club. Get those guys out.
What about the number 10?
Eddie, thoughts on that? Thoughts on that game, man. Talk to me, man. Eddie, Zoe was cooking. Zoe was cooking.
Hey, Kate. First of all, disappointed with the result.
Should have won the game. Won the game.
But I'm sorry, I have to say this.
Oh God!
It only took one game for Poch to make Klopp quit. I'm sorry, Klopp quit that second half. I'm sorry.
Do you think that's why
that's
Salah
why Salah
was pissed off?
You don't take off Salah and Diaz when you're trying to win the game.
Yeah,
they switched the whole defensive formation. Zero plan on how to attack.
Yeah, but it was weird because even when I looked at because they brought son Harvey Elliott and some dude who looks like if he just got born yesterday. I was like, who the heck is this random dude? Because when I looked at it, I was like, wait, what's happening? Eddie, continue.
But look, overall, Enzo, my goodness.
God.
Please, Chelsea, announce Caicedo tomorrow.
Yes, please. No, because Eddie, Enzo and Caicedo could be nasty. That could be nasty.
Oh, Enzo and Caicedo, we need another attacker though. We need another attacker. Today was good, but there wasn't enough movement in that final third for us to be able to do something in behind. And it made it a bit predictable towards the end of the game for Van Dijk and Konate to be able to, get a lot of balls into the box out. So,
but Eddie, you saw what your Ukrainian friend did at the end. That last sentence, so your guy from Ukraine. Wait,
That
laughing? Your friend from
hold on.
Ukraine.
That
United
was
Nations donation.
No. That was Jackson. That was Jackson. To be honest, let's be fair here. Let's be fair.
Yeah, he should have released that early.
Jackson should have released that ball early.
And
Jackson is also not good, Habo.
Madsen slipped.
Slow down.
Yeah.
Mudryk had to slow down before he could take another run forward. It was too quick. So I'll put that on Jackson. But look, positive signs from today's game, and very, very positive. Well, I need cocaine, not that team, please.
Yes.
Cocaine, please.
So no. I think we are all. I think the world is united with cocaine. Where are you with Sterling? Because I think Sterling as well. No.
Yeah, Sterling is done. It's done. It's cooked. I'm sorry. The key difference is if Chelsea had Salah and Diaz instead of Sterling and Chukwuemeka, you probably win this game.
Oh, for sure.
We apart from Mudryk, we don't have any confident players who can take players on 1v1. That's the problem for us. So the balls just pass, make runs in behind. You need a certain level of creativity. And I think that's what Mudryk tries to do, but he's still not there. He'll improve. Jackson is a bit the same as well. He's trying to do things, but he was isolated. He'll improve. But we still need something, man. We still need something in that attack. But get Caicedo done first.
Yes. It is. Caicedo is like...
And Enzo is going to be illegal. I'm sorry.
No. Enzo Caicedo, I'll feel guilty. I'll feel guilty having both of them because my issue is that see, Gallagher got better in the second half, but because he had a few defensive stops, but overall the guy is not a footballer, and I think that it's a football sin. I think it's one of the 10 deadly. It's one of the 7 deadly sins to have Enzo paired with Gallagher. That's a sin.
I thought Gallagher had a great second half.
Yeah, no. He did. No.
He had a great. Hold up. But just an extra 10-15 mil to his transfer fee. You know, West Ham dropped that 50 piece.
West Ham, bro.
Drop that 50 piece. Let's talk.
No, they're going for McTominay instead. Relax.
Paqueta is going to Man City, bro. You need
RDS, you're keeping McTominay.
Need a nice midfielder in there.
That's what's happening. So.
Okay, hold on. What you saying about that game, bro?
Man, for the first 25 minutes, Chelsea did not turn up. But after that, bro, it's just one-way traffic. And it was nice to see for the first time in God knows how many years, bro. Chelsea just dominated a game in the second half.
Actually, it's been a long time since Chelsea looked like an actual team. Like an actual, cohesive, powerful team against the top opponent. It's been a while. It feels like ages.
Bro, I was looking at this. I was like, is Chelsea playing Liverpool or just some B team in Austria, fam? Because these guys did not turn up one bit. But that's my pet peeve is like we didn't put them to the sword. And that's what top teams would do. Games like this, when you're on top and you have possession and you're at home, you need to kill these teams, get these points on the board. But overall, I'm very happy with this performance because I haven't seen this in God knows how many years. Zoe is illegal. I don't know why Benfica gave Chelsea this player 125 seems like a bargain. HH. It seems like a bargain, bro. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with this. Hopefully you can get Caicedo and Lavia just to piss off Liverpool. I'm happy with that. And a goalkeeper as well. And maybe someone in the attack department. But other than that, I'm very happy.
How worried should Liverpool be from this first game, or you don't think that they should have anything to be worried about? Because I think first 20 minutes they looked bloody good, and we got cooked. But for the rest of the game, they were not in it. So do you think it's only one game, or are you now worried that the lack of transfer investment and then missing out on Caicedo could really harm them this season? Because second half they were not in the game at all.
HH, did you know that today Liverpool had the 4th lowest possession they've ever had under Jurgen Klopp?
Wow.
Only 35% possession. So for me, yes, they need a DM. Yes, they need a DM. A DM is essential for Liverpool. But even then, I think there's an issue with Jurgen Klopp and the way he coaches the build-up, because after 25 minutes, Liverpool couldn't build up. And I think Liverpool were restricted to those counter-attacks. I thought Szoboszlai was good today. He was kind of creative. He was
And
good.
McAllister. So I think both of them looked good. I think they looked good.
McAllister looked good, but you can see he's not a DM. He has to
No.
be further forward. So I think McAllister and Szoboszlai need to be playing further forward. Gakpo is not a midfielder. I'm sorry. He can't. He's not good defensively. He doesn't track his runner, and even on the ball, like I don't see what he offers in the midfield. So yeah. So Liverpool desperately need a DM, and if they get that, I think they're gonna be good. I think they're gonna be better than last year.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yes.
They look
yes.
they look a lot. They look better. Like when they had Henderson and Fabinho, those guys couldn't pass the ball. These guys have some ounce of technical ability. So I think they will. I would be worried if as a Liverpool fan, if you didn't get the DM. If you got the DM, I think I wouldn't be that worried.
But what about left back? Are they finding a left back?
Yes. Andy Robertson. He's not good enough. I'm sorry. I think. What type of system are Liverpool trying to play? Are they trying to play the 3 in the back or the 4 in the back? I don't know what they're trying to play. Because if you have a DM and you play that 3 at the back, Robertson needs to go. He's not good enough. I think you have to buy either a left center back or an attacking left back based on the system you want to play. But I'll be honest, the way Liverpool play right now, it's limiting Trent's influence. Because I didn't see Trent at all this game. Like usually Trent's picking up the ball, he's spraying it here and there. I didn't see him at all this game. His influence was limited.
But maybe that is just down to just the domination that Chelsea had, because as I say, like Liverpool were restricted to having counterattacks in the second half, and then he pretty much changed everything and made all the changes in the second half. So then it's like, okay, I think he was just playing for a draw.
Yeah, I agree to a fact, but having 35% of possession against a one-man midfield like Chelsea's at the moment, it's not good enough. I don't count Gallagher as a midfielder.
No, I don't know.
He is a special case. So you can't have 35% possession against a one-man midfield. I'm sorry. That's something that you have to improve.
So you're saying Liverpool, if you say what's Liverpool need? A DM, or do they need a DM and a striker? And maybe a left back?
They need a DM and a left back. I think Nunes will come good this season because he'll get opportunities because he's just quick and he has good movement. I think they need a DM to stabilize that midfield, balance that out, and a left back because Robertson's not good enough.
All right, so Jorge, what do you think about Liverpool? We'll get back to Chelsea with Abdullahi. So Jorge, what do you think about Liverpool, man? I mean, are you worried about just how much they got dominated by pretty much a new Chelsea team? Because remember, this is Liverpool, who Klopp, what's his 7th year, and this is Pochettino, a team that's already in transition.
His is his 9th. This is his 9th, I think.
Oh yeah, his 9th year.
Yeah,
So
the DM is important, but I'm sorry, with Szoboszlai and McAllister in there, you shouldn't be getting dominated by what AK said, basically a one-man midfield. You shouldn't. Like, I think, but it's weird for me though because Szoboszlai and McAllister had good games. It's not like they were bad. So I think that shows you that they need that third man in the midfield to actually function for what Klopp wants to do. I think for Liverpool fans, I don't know when they're going to come to accept it, but outside of Luis Diaz and Salah, the rest of their forwards suck. I don't care what they say. Like, I think they got to realize they overpaid for Gakpo. Darwin is not that guy. And I think on form, Luis Diaz and Salah are their only reliable and good attackers, in my opinion. I mean, Jota was bad today. Gakpo always seems to misplace the final pass. He does well, but consistently, this guy, there was 2 positions where if he just plays it in front of Salah in the first half, Salah set up perfectly on his left foot and he has all options. Salah could shoot to the back post, but Gakpo kept missing that final pass. And
I think Hokage said something very key where Liverpool fans have to admit that they didn't properly replace Mane and Firmino.
Yeah,
they've actually downgraded. It's not Mane and Firmino now, but peak Mane and Firmino, they've downgraded because these guys that have come in are not even close to what peak Firmino and Mane were, which is the issue.
Yeah, and I really think that Salah's substitution was so weird to me. Klopp, you're Liverpool. No matter where you go, you don't park the bus. You don't concede in the whatever was 70th minute. That was strange to me. Like that was really shocking.
So do you think he did it because he was playing for the draw?
Yes,
but
yes.
But playing for the draw that early?
Exactly. That's what I'm
Yes.
saying. And
I told you he quit.
That's what I'm saying.
He gave up. He gave up.
That's
The
what
moment he
I'm
took
saying.
them off,
Quit.
he was playing for the draw.
It's the first game of the season. Like all your players are fresh. You're not trying to conserve players. You're not trying to conserve for anything. There's no Champions League. The cups haven't started. What are you conceding for?
It was shocking he took Salah off. Why did he take
I
Salah
know,
off?
but that's why Salah was so pissed, because Salah was like, wait a minute, it's 1-1. This game is hanging in the balance. I literally just gave a ridiculous pass to start with the first goal. So if we're gonna get back in this game, I'm gonna be important. Where the hell are you not taking
I
me
don't
off?
know. I thought
The guy
Salah
was,
and Diaz. Salah
the
and
guy
Diaz.
was looking cold.
Oh yeah, and Diaz as well.
And Diaz was taken off too. It was weird.
I used to be in Spain and spend a lot of.
Wait, what the hell? Oh, this was right.
Yeah. Anyways, like on Chelsea though, real quick, I'm so like you guys were really impressive today. Like I was shocked. Like I was like, wow. Like who said it after 25 minutes? Like it was all Chelsea. It was all Chelsea. I was really shocked, and I'm just so mad. And Nkunku got injured because I think it was Eddie who mentioned it. You need more movement in the forward line, and Nkunku is exactly that. Linking up, movement, runs in behind. Nkunku, if Nkunku was fit, he would have popped off today.
Oh
But
man, yeah.
Unfortunately, he's injured for however months it is. But yeah, impressed with Chelsea. That's all I say.
Abdullahi, what do you thoughts of the game? Thoughts of what Chelsea did today?
Abdullahi, be very careful. I heard that dross you said about Gallagher before the game.
Oh God, what was he saying about Gallagher?
You have to apologize. He said Gallagher was actually really good in pre-season.
I didn't say it was really good.
Yes, I heard that.
You said you watched him live in Chicago.
Yes, I watched him in Soja's video. It wasn't that bad, but it was okay. But what I'm gonna say is, HH, I'm impressed with everything of this game. I can't fault anybody in this match, from the center back to the attack to the wing. I think what we needed to sharpen more in terms of the attacking force. Right, that is why we need Moses Caicedo, someone that can dictate the game and also give Chelsea tempo they needed.
And also balance with Enzo, someone that Enzo can play off.
Because the difference between Gallagher and Moses Caicedo is when you give Caicedo the ball, he can play under pressure. When you pass him the ball, he can play under pressure. And Caicedo is someone that you need a dominant midfield. And that is the way. See, people might talk about Declan Rice. That guy is very, very good. Moses Caicedo is a very good player because he's played under a possession-based system where you can trust him and say, okay, go and ball. And he's balling. Rice, I'm not still convinced because he played under a counter-attacking team under David Moyes. But overall, I'm impressed. And this is not the first time I'm watching Enzo. I watch him in River Plate. I watch him in Benfica. So it's not the first time he's playing this way. I still need more from him because I still believe he can do more. But I'm very impressed with what I saw. And I also think what is needed more is Poch needs to decide what is his front three. Does he go with the back three or does he go with the back? And the reason he goes with the back three was because he saw the front four Liverpool played. And he was like, okay, let me just play back three. And I think what is missing in this team is in the final third, we are indecisive. And I'm hearing we're looking into Michael Olise. Please, God in heaven, please bring me Olise.
But the only bad thing, he won't be available until October, by the way.
Yes, I know. But if I can get player like Olise fit, my God, is it that right wing? Just put Sterling on the bench. I don't care.
Wait. Are you happy with Jackson as striker?
I'm happy with Jackson, but I also miss Nkunku because if I play like Christopher Nkunku linking up together with Jackson, that's very scary. But him going out until January, we're gonna miss it. That's why we need an attacking force in terms of the man, I miss Nkunku. But what I'm gonna say overall, it is a very good match, and I'm impressed. And this is what I'm gonna say about Liverpool. Liverpool fans watching, you need to question Klopp. I'm not joking right now. Liverpool fans, if you are listening very well, you need to question judging. I don't know what Klopp is doing. See, I don't understand Klopp's system anymore. This game princess talk, I do not get it anymore.
Because I'm like, see,
I'm not joking.
A really tough question that guys have to ask is that, is Klopp a long-term manager? Like long-term?
I don't think so. I don't think so. I do not understand tactics of Klopp today. I do not get it. And as a Liverpool fan, you have to question his man management as a manager and his coaching tactics. What the heck is that? If I'm a Liverpool, I'm not going at the player, I'm going to say that club. What the fuck are you doing? Excuse me? What? But this is my problem with Liverpool fans. They will not say the truth. They will keep backing it because he's the manager. But sometimes you have to criticize the manager like that because you want to see improvement in the team. Klopp is not the rookie manager. He's been there for a very long time.
Oh, no. But no, I think Liverpool fans, like the hardcore Liverpool fans, but especially the ones who go to Anfield, they will be loyal to him forever. Like that Premier League trophy has bought him a lifetime contract at Liverpool. But Liverpool fans who are maybe on the outside, and mostly guys, let's say you'll see on Twitter or so forth, these guys are questioning Klopp. So there are two sets. There are a set that are like, no, Klopp be questioned, but there are those diehard guys who go to Anfield, who are in Liverpool, who are like, nah, this guy wants the Premier League, he's here for life.
What I don't understand is why did you took off Salah and Luis Diaz? Why? I'm confused.
Makes no sense.
See,
because my thing, as much as Chelsea were dominant, as long as Salah and Diaz were there was always an opportunity for Liverpool to get a goal.
I'm confused. Why do you take him off? And you can see when he was pissed off. Why do you take him off? See, Klopp needs to explain to Salah why he took him off, and he needs to explain to Liverpool fans why I took off Salah. Because if he's doing this bullshit match after match, the match will have to have a go at him. I know they love him, but they have to criticize him. His decision making is weird. I don't get it. It's weird, man. Excuse me. I don't get Klopp, man.
So Professor, thoughts on the game, Professor?
You hear me?
Yes, I hear, bro. We hear you, bro.
I know that it's just the first match, but I hope I'm not too reactionary in saying.
Okay, Professor, relax. Don't jinx anything. It's early. It's only one game, please.
But I was we're watching the game with some of the Liverpool fans in a bar nearby, and for the first couple minutes, 10 or so minutes, the amount of abuse that I've received as being the sole Chelsea fan amongst a pack of wolves known as Liverpool fans. And I was worried. For the first few minutes, I was worried because we looked very suspect. But in the latter part of the first half, I mean, they when we got that goal, it was a complete and utter change. Two different halves, I could say, from the opening part of the half and the closing part. Enzo, I think I'm just looking at the stats right now on ESPN, and they're saying he had 100% take-ons. 95% pass accuracy. The most passes in the final third. 20 passes in the final third. Most. So I think we have reason to, all right, you know what? I'm not going to see. But overall, I think we look good. I think looking at the lineup for Liverpool, I think Klopp's plan, I agree with Abdullah in terms of something he can't understand Klopp, especially now. But I think he came in the game to just kill it off as soon as possible, to score the goals and probably easy back. Because if you look at that lineup, he had most attacking players than defensive minded. So I think he came in with the aim, score, get 2-3, and then, you park. But then from seeing how the tides turn, especially in that final part of the first half and coming into the second half, how we're playing. And this is the thing, HS, this is the thing I'm going to come for you, because you're saying you don't understand why you take off Salah. I know I take off Salah. When you're playing against one of the best teams in the world, you're going to take off the players to defend because you have the guys that can go forward and do something. This is a revised Chelsea. I don't give a crap about Salah. So that, yeah, he could take him off because we had the guys and we could have scored that next goal. We could have scored that next goal. And Klopp saw that. He saw the threat, and hence why he made the change. So I believe that this is a new Chelsea.
But first of all, that's still cowardly, though. Like, for me, the fact that you are afraid of a team who are in transition, that's they could score, and you don't trust in your defense to hold and to counter them with your best attacking player, I'm sorry, that's still weird.
But their defense was looking a bit hard, because the thing is, Diaz and Salah are, well, in this game, they weren't tracking back. I don't know if that was kind of causing some worry for Klopp.
Yeah. Someone said that in the streets. Yeah, someone said that in the
streets.
Yeah,
they weren't tracking back. So I think that was causing some issues for Klopp. And this back line, I mean, looking at Van Dijk and the rest, they're not all that strong. So I think he wanted to take them off to us to, to strengthen or get someone that would track back. And then, who knows, after we are pressing, then he probably could launch a counter on us. But then those are the guys that you need for a counter. So again, you don't really know what Klopp was thinking, but I think all in all it was a good score. I think we could have scored next, as someone else said, if only we had Nkunku. But you know, that's what is my discussion. But I think this is.
I have a question.
Yeah, wait. Okay, what's the question? Then I'll come to RDS. Okay, what's the question?
Why did you play Disasi in the back three as like the wide center back?
The reason is because
There's no other options.
Let me explain the reason. Paul said it before them. He said the reason is because Liverpool play a front four, and it doesn't want to play a back four where they're gonna get outbeat because of the attack. So he has to play one more central back.
Wait. Because playing front four.
Where is
Jota, Salah, Diaz, and them.
Yeah, because I've watched Disasi a lot in Liga, and he's good in a back four. He's better in a back four than a back three because he's not good at defending wide areas.
I know.
I thought him versus Diaz was a mismatch.
But my thing
but sorry, I think him having Thiago Silva with him also help Disasi because it can make costly mistake. See, guys.
But my thing though is, I feel that your boy Poch is going to roll with a back four. I'll be shocked. He may have just done a back three just for this game and maybe because of a few omissions, but I do believe that long term he's going to roll with a back four. And I think a back four just makes sense. But the thing though is that Colwell also looks impressive. Now, Colwell, he's young, so if you're going to go back four, you've got to now roll with the Sass and your boy Sil. But Colwell was impressive. But I will be shocked if back three is what he's not going to be doing henceforth. So what I don't want from Poch is that, he actually looks pretty good in the back three. He actually looks dominant. Let's keep on going. No, this worked for this game. But moving forward, I don't want to be rolling in the back three. No. Back four, that's how they roll. But then again, with Nkunku missing, does he persist with a back three? If Nkunku is out until January, and Chelsea does another attack.
I think the back three is just because you don't have a DM. If Caicedo comes in, you're going to get a back four because you need help with build-up, and the back three helps build up better.
HH, where's Badia's shield?
He's injured. He'll back soon.
He's good.
That's why Chelsea had to go get this house. But hold on, let me quickly get some dubs. So shout out to Duwina and Nekwe. First things first, Jude and Pedri is clear. HH.
Lies.
Over Enzo? Nah. Sorry, no. Nah. Like, no, I respect them. And you can't name me right now a better central midfielder than Enzo. You can't. I don't think you can.
Rodri.
No. See, Rodri is a DM. I say a central midfielder. Central midfielder. See,
Foden. Jesus,
Lord who said Foden?
Lord have mercy.
Wait, who said Foden?
But you said Foden is a better central midfielder than Enzo.
Look at Foden. He controlled the midfield in the Champions League final when KDB went off.
What? Untrolled. That was
you guys were on the verge of losing.
Stones controlled
the hell is this idol? No, Foden a better central midfielder? The heck? Oh, no. Sorry, no. Kamal, shout out to Kamal. Chelsea had 65 possession. This isn't proper Chelsea. Look, I told you, Poch ball is here. Poch ball is cooked. I told you, please get Caicedo. Caicedo with Enzo, that is a midfield from heaven. That is a midfield that Angel Gabriel sent down, bro. It's a different. I prefer Mancini no longer is the manager who will take over. I saw Conte trending. Bro, don't. Italy better not bring in Conte, man. But I have no idea, though.
Apparently, they're looking at Spalletti.
Spalletti wouldn't be too bad. Why is LSK Laxon? London Blues look good. # Projectito lives. Let's hope that me and RDS won't have to revisit the stream on May 24th. # 8K Ultra HD. Also, the second was pure haram. Look, okay, the second half wasn't as good as that first. Although Chelsea were playing some nice things. But look, it's a process. It's a process, bro. We're building. It's a process. YSK again. Nico, best job this season. You're repping the Jackson name. You see, I would still like to go for. See, I am not
I think the
sure
problem
whether
with
Jackson as a striker for the whole season.
I think
is
the problem
right
with
thing.
Still get another one. I reckon you will still
Okay.
get another striker.
So,
I
I'm
think
like,
the
what's
pro-
what are you saying?
Yeah, the
Look after
problem,
him. Anyway, look
because
after him.
I watched him in Soldiers. I'm like, I think the issue with Nicola Jackson is he just need to sharpen up his end product. He has what I want from him. He has everything. He has the hold up. But we need to sharpen up in front of goal, which I believe consistent training, communication with his teammate, it will improve that. I trust him because I watched him play live. So I know the kind of player we are getting, but I need to sharpen up the way he plays. And once I can do that, we got a player in our hand.
I need another striker, bro. I need another striker.
Oh no! I want another striker.
He can't do it by himself.
Nah, he can't. Artist, what are you saying, bro, about the game, bro?
No, it was good to see. I mean, after the
wait, hold up. You'll take Gallagher for 15 mil? Oh, cool. Okay, we'll do the deal soon then. Cool.
Okay, like it's a nice spirit. We already have McTominay, man. So it's ready. We already got passion already, So, no. After the back-to-back, the horrible Chelsea and Liverpool fixtures last season, that I think were probably one of the worst pieces of football I've seen in recent Premier League history. Yes. It was actually nice to watch a Chelsea Liverpool game that was actually entertaining for a change. Yeah, even though it was a draw, it was at least a good game, because I was actually worried, thinking that this was just going to be some boring 0-0 affair. So shout out to Chelsea and Liverpool for actually making it worth the watch. It's interesting, really. The irony of this game is that you can kind of see why both teams need Caicedo. Yeah. Like, it's weird. Like, you can, the way that both teams played, you're like, I can see why Chelsea need Caicedo. I can also see why Liverpool need Caicedo as well. And that was quite interesting, just seeing that play out in the game actually itself. Yeah, I mean, what I would say is that I think that, people be calm. I know Chelsea look good. Liverpool don't look as bad as I think people are making it out. Actually, it's just that you can clearly see that there are areas that they need to strengthen, and because it was part of that. I do think that it's difficult because, like, both teams had really bad seasons last season, and is the way they're playing affection that these teams are now somehow back, they improved, or is it just because they were so bad last season? We need to see how they play against, a City, against, Arsenal, against Newcastle, against all these more organized teams, because there's no way in hell that as good as Enzo was today, and I think Enzo was Chelsea's best player, and I think he's going to be important this season. He's not going to get that level of influence against the City, even to a certain extent, maybe Newcastle and other teams like that. Like, they're going to be harder games. And on top of that, if I'm a Chelsea fan, as you guys already said, they probably do need to sign another attacker, because if you start playing against those bottom, 8 or 9 teams that are just going to sit back and are going to frustrate,
give you no space. Yeah,
we're not giving you space. That's when you need someone who's clinical in the box to make sure to open up those teams. If you don't have that, that's why I can see potentially Chelsea dropping points, getting draws, not conceding because the defense looks good, but not necessarily scoring either. And so you get a draw here with them before you know it. You've had 3 or 4 draws and you're losing the pace. So, but overall, I think if you're a Chelsea fan, a few more signings here or there, and we'll see what happens. If you're a Liverpool fan, you need to make more signings, So, yeah, it is what it is.
Hassan, talk to me, bro. Your boy's Liverpool, man.
What up, AK? It's been a minute, man.
It's been a long time.
It's been a minute, but on the game, listen.
Have you not been on since the Liverpool final, Hassan? I'm not sure.
No, I was on the beginning last season. Last season. Yeah. First, RDS, how's Magpies? I didn't see Magpies in like a minute, man.
Magpies is cooking, man. Magpies is when you
cooking,
see
yeah.
Man, like Magpies is cooking, man. So, yeah.
So have you and Magpies been on the same stream before, or are we still waiting on that?
No, we're still waiting. We're still waiting for them to be at the stream at the same. Actually, no. I want to see all 3 of them in the stream at the same time.
Yeah, that's how I want, man.
Los Blancos and
Los Blancos Studio.
Yes, Blancos Studio.
Wait, how is that even possible that RDS is allowed to have 3 different personalities? But if we go on
I have no idea. No, but Hassan, talk to me. Why did he take off? Do you see both sides of taking off Salah, and the other side being that apparently they went tracking back?
Well, first let me speak in the game. I'll get to the Salah part. First one, the game, we had a good 30. I think first 30 minutes were actually really good. We looked really good, passing the ball around, creating chances. I think during the end of the first half, Chelsea took over. But it looked like every time both teams went forward, it looked like both of them were going to score. That's in the first half. Second half was a drag. I mean, Chelsea peppered us second half. I don't know why Klopp didn't take off. For half the match thinking, take off Gakpo, put on Jones in midfield. So Gakpo is not midfielder. Take off Jota, put Gakpo at striker. At least Gakpo has the best link-up play out of all our strikers. So I'll put Gakpo at striker so he can control the ball. Chelsea really put work on us. But with Chelsea, listen, another defender scoring. That's Chelsea's basically last couple of seasons. A defender scores, and Chilwell, another defender scores offside. So that just sums up Chelsea's last couple of seasons. Now on Salah, listen, for me personally, I will not take off Salah for a whole 9 minutes. I know, even though second half he was quiet, he wasn't doing much. Chelsea had a lot of the ball, but it's Salah, man. You saw that goal. You saw the first pass out of nothing.
This crazy pass. Crap pass
Yeah,
was crazy.
it was a crazy. I want to finish by something he needs to work on. His goal and assist.
Yeah.
But I would have kept on Salah. But I can't lie. When he took off Salah, we did get better. We did get better. I know it wasn't a lot better.
That's what I was saying, Hassan. Like people saying that it's like I thought Liverpool almost like switched the game and actually started to press Chelsea a bit more when they made the substitution.
But my thing is, do you really believe that Liverpool were more of an attacking threat with Salah or without Salah? Cruel. They may have looked better and much more solid and restricting the spaces that Chelsea had with the ball. But I never had any belief that Liverpool were going to score when Diaz and Salah went off. I
agree. I don't think we're going to score after Salah. And I don't know why I took of Diaz. Diaz was having a good game. I mean, Diaz couldn't handle Diaz. Diaz was playing really, really good. And yes, he's not he's not a fullback to be playing that out wide.
Yeah.
I would have kept on Diaz. I would have kept on Mo personally, but I see why I took off Mo because he wasn't tracking back. If he kept Diaz on, took Mo off and put Ben Dirk on, and make sure Ben Dirk tracked back for when Salah wasn't tracking back, it maybe could have worked. But I just think for us, we need a DM. We need Lavia. I know Chelsea probably get Caicedo. I'm not probably going to get Lavia. I know Chelsea's trying to get both. The player prefers us. Caicedo prefers Chelsea. Everyone's getting up like that. We need a left centre back because Robertson, I'm sorry, but in this new system, this guy is like a crackhead. He's a crackhead. He keep playing left back. Playing back three. You can't play left back on the back three, Robertson. Please.
Yeah.
So I think Robertson goes to the bench. We get our left side centre back if we can. We still have to work on the system because listen, it's a new system. We don't
what happened to that Robson took? What's his name? Begins with T. The guy who's supposed to be subbing
Simicast. But he's a left back. He's not. I'll say a centre back. We need a left foot centre back. That's what we need. Because this new system we play with a back three and a double pivot, which is Trent and a DM. So listen, it's the first game of hatred. First game of the season. That's what I'll say. First game of the season. I'm not gonna be too reactionary. I wanted Klopp out last season. Beginning of last season, we started losing all those games. I was saying Klopp out.
So he still wants Klopp out?
No, I was saying Klopp out last season, beginning of last season. I'm still not sold on hatred. I'm still not sold on Klopp. Yeah, he ended the season well last season. I'll give him credit, but we were so shit. He had to end well. But we will see. This new system, I'll give him credit for at least trying something, because that 4-3-3 was not working. I'll give him credit for at least. I can't say he tried something new. Then when it's shit, or I say, why are you trying something new? Listen, he's trying something. Yeah. The Trent in midfield thing, it didn't work today because Trent and Chelsea were pressuring us to have a lot of the ball. It could have run. I guess the smaller teams, it will work. The smaller teams are part of the bus. Trent can go into midfield. You can create a lot of chances. But I guess the bigger teams, I still think we need another midfielder or right back if Trent's going to play against the big teams.
Yeah,
but we will see.
Look, it's only okay. Let me come. So Abdullah, I'm going to you, bro. What are you saying about? I mean, so Abdullah, look. So from a City point of view, you look at these two teams. It's only one game, but do you see a potential?
I don't fear none of you.
I
don't fear none of you. I'm sorry, I don't fear none of you. Neither of you. None of you are. I think you're just top four contenders. You guys. I'm sorry. It's not even arrogant. It was end to end first half, and then Liverpool dropped off. Then Chelsea for the rest of the game dominated. But I'm not really sold in terms of your man like Nicky. Nicky's cooking. Nicky J. I'm giving him
Kojak, yeah.
Man like Nicky J. There's a lot of potential. He looks threatening. Sterling, he looks finished. Just send him to Saudi. Another thing is, do footballers know the offside rule? Because they seem to moan and groan whenever they're offside. Like I like you saw Salah complaining. You should
Now,
know.
come on, Abdullah. Both. Actually, no.
It ended in a goal, though.
No. See, the Chilwell one, you could see that with a naked eye. Salah was close. You couldn't see that with the naked eye. The Salah one was actually very close. The Chilwell one, I knew was offside.
For me,
The
in
problem is
pre-season, with these new rules
the
changing,
problem is they bring in the semi-automated offside rule. Our web said no. That bald man said no. What do you do? That bald man said capital no. What do you do? He said because you have the IFAB was like, let's bring the semi-automated offside, which make your work more easier.
So, is that what they use in the UCL?
Yeah, that was they use it in the UCL too. Yes, and also
what
is
is
in the Italian Serie A and
first
La
of all,
Liga.
your refs are trash because I was watching the Tottenham Brentford game and I was like, there was a clear penalty that wasn't given, and this idiot didn't look at the VAR.
But you're wrong though. You'll talk about that penalty. Was it? It was a second penalty, not first one for Brentford. You talk about the Tottenham one.
Yeah. I can't remember.
I saw you talking about that. I want a penalty.
No. The Spurs the defender where he mistimed the clearance. And I was trying to clear it. He basically went into the dude. You could clearly see he made contact.
I think he got a bit of the ball on that one.
He did the ball.
I do think there was one for Tottenham.
I think the problem is we need a semi-automated offside.
That is what technology is there for. It works supremely well in the UCL. Why don't you bring it in? Like the refs are already trash enough as they are. When your refs are garbage, the tech is there to help with these.
But you have Owadue who is also poor in the reference. What do you expect?
HH. So basically in Liga, what we have is the referees has a microphone where you can you can see and you can hear what the referee's basis on decision is, and then the referee, and we also have the VAR. The VAR officials also have a microphone, and you could see if a referee is not sure on a decision, then the VAR and the referee consult, and you can see why the decision that came resulted in that decision.
But
I don't understand why
that's what they have
England
in rugby because they are mic'd up in rugby, and every time they make a decision, they explain what their decision is.
Yeah,
but HH, how does that solve anything? Because if you think it isn't a penalty, even if the ref said, "Oh yeah, I thought it was a penalty," you're still going to be pissed that his decision is made either way. So
no. But my thing though is it exposes you because it's like how I think someone sent a question once where referees should do interviews after the game. Okay, explain your decisions. Oh, that's your explanation? Get the heck out of referee, you freaking bum.
I need to go, HH. Can I just
Go for it.
For me, I don't fear not even Arsenal, to be quite honest, because Arsenal scraped a 2-1 win.
It's one game, Abdullah. It's one.
Yeah,
game.
I know, but let's be honest. It's us and you guys, the rest. It remains to be seen what, and I think Klopp is done. It looks dry. What he's doing at Liverpool, it looks done, because he's not going to call out the owners. He's not going to push the owners like Conte does and threatens to walk. So he needs to get something unless he pushes the owners to get his targets, then I think he's doomed. I generally think this could be his last season. But yeah.
Peace out. So Abris Fair says 800 million, top 4 or dismantle the club. Hashtag criminal.
That's fact. That is fair. That's fair.
All right, come on, man. We're only a mid-table club. Come on, man.
You spent a mid-table.
No.
Look, we're just trying to finish 12. Why are guys attacking Chelsea? What did we do wrong?
You spent 800 mil. That's what you did wrong.
Why is everyone attacking Chelsea? What are we doing? Let us live. Abris Fair again. Mbappe about to extend at
this guy's finished. This guy's finished.
Apparently,
No, hold up. Let's save it for tonight because I have to read up on all the crap that's been happening. Let's save it for tonight. But so, Professor, let's just round this up before we go. So, Professor, this coming season, what do Chelsea need from the? Because that's my thing. I don't care about preseason. Preseason is our first competitive game. What do you say? Okay, Chelsea need this. What do Chelsea need?
The case.
Yes.
We need the case. And with the case, I'm actually dreaming right now. I don't look at my phone right now. I'm dreaming about that partnership between the case and ends.
Professor, bro, I ate it.
And the end, we'll be cooking, bro. We'll be cooking. But again, we're in this to win the title. I'm not in no top 4 race. We're
No?
in
Yes, that's what I love
Thank
to hear.
you,
That's what I love to
thank
hear.
you.
That's what I
You
love to hear. The pressure.
you
The
see,
pressure.
Professor understands that psychology. All this understands that psychology. But are you happy
Yeah,
with
that's
Jackson
fine.
as a striker for the whole
No,
season?
no. I mean, shout out to my black brother and so forth. Poor to the black people, Wakanda forever. But we need to have another striker. We cannot. Nico is cool. The only Jackson that I recognize really is Michael. So we need to
Yeah.
ensure that we get another striker. We need
Wait,
another
hold up.
striker.
Wait, hold up. You do have a striker though. He's there. He's at Locomo.
RDS.
Yeah, and
Someone
never
in the
back-
chat
it's never
said
back-
that Tottenham have
you
made
know,
contact. Tottenham have made contact with Lukaku. Tottenham, thank you. Tottenham have just made contact with Lukaku. Streets, thank you for that.
But who are going to get a striker though? What's your number one pick?
No, see, Professor, the only guy left there, because I did like Ramos, but the only guy that's left there is Vlahovic. Wait, see, who else is there?
Nah, that's not a hatred. He's not it. I'm sorry.
No. Okay. Hassan, who else is there that Chelsea can realistically get between now and August 31st? Who is there?
Honestly, there is no one, but Vlahovic is not it. I'm sorry.
But Hassan, between Vlahovic and a Jackson for the season, what makes more sense?
Jackson.
And Cuckoo false 9 when he comes back. Keep Jackson till then.
I don't want to bum
That's what I would do. No, listen. Vlahovic is not it, man. He's alright, you know. He's alright.
Okay, hold on. Eddie, where you at with this? And I want to take this to Ozone. So, Eddie, where you at with this whole? Should we stick with Jackson until Nkunku comes back rather than waste money on Vlahovic?
Bro, we need a keeper.
Yeah, I don't want Vlahovic, man. I'm not paying 70 mil for Vlahovic.
Wait, 70?
Yeah, that's what Juventus want. What you could probably do is you probably just have to manage.
That's a good shout. Tony's a good shout.
Look,
Can you get Kolumuani for
what
80?
I'll say is hell no. What I'll say is improve the midfield, get Caicedo, get hopefully Elise, and I'll say maybe one more attacking mid, and just
Eddie, see, what worries me is lots of chances created, no finishing.
Yeah.
And my thing is that it's like, is it a case where there's a guy we can rely upon for getting goals, or the goals can spread? Because what worried me was, I don't like Sterling. I'm sorry, I've never been a fan of Sterling, but he got a lot of goals. So if you're in a situation where Sterling is getting most of your goals, that's not a good situation to be with. So either goals can be spread around well consistently, or there is a guy who, okay, come rain, come sunshine, this guy's going to find the back of that net. He's going to find a goal.
Which is why I agree with getting a second striker, but who are you going to get at this point? Because you're now overpaying for Caicedo. You're potentially going to get Lavia and then Elise.
You know what? Like, no, wait, seriously, Eddie, you've ended the whole the discussion. By the time these pricks, with these seagull pricks, extort us for 1 billion for Caicedo, FFP is done. Like, once we pay out of everything for Caicedo, we don't have enough money to pay for anything else. So,
I mean, if Tottenham get Lukaku and Kepa goes. Hey.
Kepa is a loan.
Kepa's on loan. Kepa's on loan.
Yeah, but his wages won't count for the season. So
no,
that helps.
It would have to be with an obligation to buy for it to count, apparently. So
yeah, I'll make that an obligation to buy.
Kepa.
Madrid will say no. Madrid will say no. So.
There's still a mini clear out to come. Gallagher is gonna go.
Because my worry is Caicedo, Enzo, great. Is that enough? Because I don't want a situation where
you need a number
should have won. Because that could be a sentiment. Because I think Jackson is a really good player. But is Jackson the kind of guy where he's going to get that tap in? He's going to get that goal. He's going to get it on the end of that cross. Because remember our guy. You always knew that until the referee blows that whistle, he's going to find that net. So it's that kind of, because you have two options: either a consistent Drogba, or the goals can be spread around consistently well.
I think
you need
I think the issue for Chelsea today.
Wait, Eddie the Nabla.
I think the issue for Chelsea today is Jackson is so good dropping deep and doing all that work coming in, right? but there was no one taking the spaces was leaving him behind, which is why I never understood why Mudryk didn't start the game, because that would have been perfect for Mudryk, or moving Sterling to the left. But if you're able to get attackers that can do that, which is why, unfortunately, we were not going to see the best Chelsea till February when Nkunku is back and we can get everyone, hopefully, Lord help us, we're fit by then. Then you can see Chelsea really start to cook. But, I mean, you're not going to depend on Jackson to score you 35
No
goals.
way, no way, no way.
You take your 15 and you move. So we're gonna have to find goals elsewhere.
I think looking at this team, I think yes, we need the number, but I think I'll be fine with Jackson for the whole entire season, because I do not want us to spend money on a striker where I can guarantee it won't start. So I'm okay with Jackson, but this is what I'm gonna be happy with, because we're looking into getting Olise, who is more of a creative player for me. Which if we can get Olise fit with Mykhailo Mudryk on the left, then I think those two can score goals. They can create and also score goals. That will relieve Jackson more in terms of him dropping deep and kind of combining with his player. We can work with that till Christopher Lokoko come back in December. That can still be work, because if you look at our matches from August now till October the 14th, where we play Arsenal in Stamford Bridge, we don't have any big match. Luton Town, Sheffield United.
Relax, because I don't want that to come out to haunt us. Let's just respect Luton.
I said we have the winnable matches until Arsenal when we play them in October the 14th. So I expect us to gain momentum then. Then we can be able to see more in terms of the fitness and everything. And when Nkunku come back in December, then we can assess this and say, okay, this is where we need to do this. Some players need to go, and some still needs to stay. But overall, I'm impressed with what I see. I'm impressed.
Is Reece James injured?
No, he was just tired.
Please let him not be injured. Let him not be injured. So MC, so real quick thoughts on the game, and I'll come to you, Oz.
No, it was a good game, man. I wasn't expecting that. I'm not gonna lie. I thought we were gonna lose. And now I know why we needed Caicedo more than we needed this Robert Sanchez guy, man. He was scaring the shit out of me every time he had the ball.
Oh yeah, God.
Oh my God! I was actually contemplating.
So what? Are you saying this is now Kepa 2.0?
Bro,
I thought we were Kepa.
Bro.
Yes. Whoa, relax. You have to bring Kepa back. It's not that bad.
With the ball at his feet, it's kind of scary. I'm not gonna lie.
It was Bryson's choice or something now, I think.
No, he's his third choice, Brian goalkeeper, man. I don't know why he's at Chelsea.
So hopefully we are going for a proper keeper. Hopefully, Sanchez isn't the number one keeper for the new season.
You know, we're rumored with Schmeichel. You know, we're rumored with Schmeichel. What the hell?
Wait, hold on. What happened to? Let's go for Bono or Menio.
No, but cheap, man. I would want Bono.
Is it Bono going Madrid?
No.
Kepa.
And also, please, I don't want the hair. I do not want David.
No, you need the hair.
Bono is going to FC Bayern.
I think they're getting Pavel from
and Bono is going to Bayern Munich.
Yeah, sorry, Bayern. Bayern. Sorry, no.
The hair to Chelsea, man. Let's go, man. Let's
that would be hilarious.
Bro, I'd rather keep Robert Sanchez, man.
Wait, hold on. So Oz, what are you saying about this game, bro? What are you saying about this game?
The game.
Also, have you actually heard the news? They say Gallagher United talks have been opened. Fab just.
Here we go, soon, man.
HH. I'm not doing any more disrespectful comments to Connor G today. I want all respectful comments.
His name is Conor Gallagher. Don't you dare call him Connor G, bro. Don't you dare give him a nickname. His name is Conor Jeremiah Gallagher. First of his name. Continue.
No, today his name is Connor G. Today he's Connor G. Good. He was your second best midfielder today.
No. Wait. Did I have mess with Oz's? He says Conor Gallagher was our second best midfielder. We only had two midfielders.
Technically, you had only one.
No, I've got to give you a break. Oscar, continue.
Look, I don't know why y'all disrespect him like that. He had a good game today. Let's give him his props when it's due. I don't understand that, but nah. I was actually rooting for Chelsea today. which was surprising. You guys actually did play some very good football to the end. HH, where's the Pochettino apology?
Oz, it's one game.
One
Oz,
game.
Oz, let's see where we're at come May. Because
Yeah, Oz,
remember, no, Oz, either wants a realistic title challenge or a trophy. So Oz, he's still in the hot seat.
You want a title challenge the first season?
Yes.
That makes no
800
sense.
mil. Come on, man.
Oz. So Oz. So you're going to put down 3 billion and 2 planets for Caicedo, and I don't expect a title challenge. Oz, are you crazy?
No, that was Potter who put 3 billion. That was
And one game a week as well. One game a week. Come on.
No, Oz. I'm saying no. I'm exaggerating. You're putting down 120 for Caicedo. So you spend 120 on one player, and I don't expect a title challenge. Are you mad? Heck yes, I expect a title challenge. Plus a trophy.
Last I checked, Caicedo's not going to Chelsea. So
last I checked, we're about to put in the bid. So
You've been saying you're putting the bid in the last 48 hours, man. Where's the bid coming from?
the bid is on its way, man. The bid is on its way. The bid is on its way. The bid is crazy. It's pretty much done. It's pretty much a done deal. It's
really not though. It's really not. But
wait. RDS. It's a like.
No. It just feels like, guys, remember those auctions when people put the paddles up and stuff, and then someone like bids like 150 and they win, and then the person comes like, where's the money? The guy's like, what money?
HH, when we do land Caicedo, we need to have a 24-hour streak.
No. Professor, I told you, like, it's when we do that thing, we are doing like it's gonna be a brunch. It's gonna be brunch, 3-course meal and everything. Because guys,
you best land him.
No, guys, Enzo Caicedo is illegal. Like, I feel guilty. I generally feel guilty with these guys both being in the.
You feel
in the
guilty
same
for a duo that hasn't played together yet? That's
also, I feel guilty for having the best midfield duo in world.
Enzo Caicedo and Gallagher. That's a midfield, man.
No. Forget no. Gallagher.
No, not Gallagher. Connor G.
No. Gallagher getting sold. Gallagher getting sold. Okay, guys. So we'll see you guys. Remember, guys, please drop a like. We'll see you guys back here for the Sunday hangers where we shall talk about why Neymar has ended his career. Oh Lord in heaven, guys. Peace out. One love.